The morning after my parents' Christmas party, I woke up to 99 calls because the police were at my lake house telling my family to leave. Everyone swore I'd changed the locks overnight to punish my sister. I hadn't touched a thing. Somehow, a dumb little software update did what I couldn't. That lake house wasn't a rich people toy. I bought it after my divorce, when I needed one thing that was mine. It was a dump. I spent 2 years fixing it myself. Tile, floors, paint, all of it. It became my quiet place, my reset button. My family had been there. They praised it. My parents even bragged about me doing it alone. So I showed up to their annual Christmas party thinking it was just noise, cookies, and fake cheer. I went to the kitchen for napkins. The pantry door was cracked. I heard my mom and my sister talking like they were hiding a surprise. Mom said, "Almost finished." A man answered, "The new bunk beds are perfect for the kids." I froze. Contractor, bunk beds. My lake house had a queen and a sofa bed, and I hadn't hired anyone. My sister said, "Thank you. We can't find anything in this market. This gives us breathing room." My mom said, "It's what family does." We didn't want to bother her with details. We just handled it, and I did the worst thing. I said nothing. I walked back to the living room with napkins like an idiot. I smiled. I left early with a headache that was very real. At home, I opened the security app for the lake house. There was a van in my driveway. The front door was open. I could see new flooring. My stomach dropped, and I still didn't call. I went to bed like sleep could turn it into a misunderstanding. It didn't. My phone went insane the next morning. Voicemails from my dad, angry and baffled. He said, "The police are here. What is going on? You changed the locks? Call me back." Here's what happened while I was asleep. My parents drove my sister and her kids up there as a Christmas surprise. They planned to show them the remodeled house ready for them to move in. Their key didn't work, so my dad called a locksmith. A neighbor saw a stranger drilling my lock and called the cops. Then my dad shouted at 2 police officers. Next, my sister pulled her kids close on the porch. Then the locksmith kept backing up from my door. Next, the neighbor pointed like it was a break-in. Then my mom said, "This is our daughter's house." Next, a cop said, "You don't have permission." Then my dad yelled louder, spitting winter air. They all thought I'd done it on purpose, like I'd driven 2 hours in the night just to embarrass them. Then I remembered a notification from months earlier. Security upgrade recommended. Update your electronic deadbolt for free. I'd tapped yes without thinking. The update reset the codes and voided the old physical keys. A mindless tap on my phone had locked them out of my house. I called my dad back and tried to explain the app update. He didn't believe me. He said, "Why would you do this? Why would you embarrass us like this?" So I finally said it. "Why would you remodel my house?" His silence lasted 1 beat too long. He said, "We were helping. We were helping your sister. You'd understand if you ever thought about anyone but yourself. That was their math. My house was a family resource. My work was a deposit into a shared account. And when I didn't approve the withdrawal, I was the villain." I told the police, over the phone, that yes, I owned the house. No, I hadn't authorized remodeling. No, my family did not have permission to enter. The officers made them leave. My parents were furious, mostly because it happened in front of witnesses. After that, the story got rewritten around me. My sister acted like I'd attacked her. My parents acted like I'd humiliated them for fun. I offered to show the update log. They said it wasn't the point. And again, they were right. The point was the pantry. I heard the plan and stayed quiet because I didn't want to ruin Christmas. My silence became their permission. The lock glitch just exposed the truth. My sister found an apartment. My parents and I are painfully polite now. The lake house still has bunk beds I didn't choose, sitting in a room that used to feel like peace. Sometimes I sit there and stare at them, and I get mad all over again. Not because of the beds, because I helped build the lie by staying quiet. So tell me, was I wrong for not letting them move into my house? And what would you have done in that pantry?